Today we will be starting our new series. We will be stepping towards learning Power BI from scratch. So, before getting into Power BI, first of all, we need to get introduced to uh, the BI, as in what exactly is BI? What do we mean by BI? Where are we using BI? So, BI is short for business intelligence, and it actually involves conversion of raw data into meaningful information. Its main goal is to then use this information to increase profit or revenue of businesses. So processes and technologies which help in achieving this goal form core of BI, and we can use these techniques, these processes to convert raw data into actionable insights that intelligently empower businesses and help them in taking faster and smarter strategic, tactical, and operational decisions. Um, in BI, what we do is we make reports and dashboards which can then be used by management to understand stories behind data, and as in what actions they can take in short as well as in long term, to drive business effectively and to generate, of course, revenue. So the BI tool that we will be covering in our channel is Power BI by Microsoft. So Power BI basically comprises of three components. It's One is the Windows application, which is none other than Power BI Desktop, and then an online SaaS or software as a service. So it's actually Power BI service, and the third one is actually the mobile apps, Power BI mobile apps that can run on Windows. It can run on iOS, and it can run on Android devices also. So today we will cover Power BI desktop, and as in we will start our series by first covering Power BI desktop. And so when you will click on Power BI desktop button, the first screen that you will see is the screen which is visible to you. First thing is to, of course, get data, because in BI what are we doing? We are actually fetching raw data and we are converting that data so that the management can actually grasp some information, and that information can be used to take smarter decisions. So let's click on this button, get data. So this is the window which will pop up when you click on get data button. As you can see, uh, this all is showing the set of file types or data sources that you can fetch um, from this get data button in Power BI desktop. So Excel files, text or CSV, which is comma separated values file, XML, JSON, folders, PDFs. I mean, it has got many data sources from which you can get data. So you can go anywhere, you can access any type of information, and you have this Power Platform also over here. We have Power BI data sets, Power BI data flows, and which will be covered very soon. We can fetch data from databases also. They comprise of SQL Server database, Oracle database, Access database, and whatnot. We have various databases from Azure also. So it's Azure SQL database, SQL data warehouse, and all these things are there. And online services, if we go to online services, we can see that SharePoint Online list is there, and I mean we have Salesforce reports. Basically, it can access data from any source which you want, almost any source. So I'll click on cancel for now. So when you will fetch data, the other thing that you will be wanting is to transform data, as in it will be a raw data, and you will be basically transforming that data so that you can use that data in your reports. And if you go to transform data, this Power Query editor window will get opened, and as you can see over here, so this is actually the place where your queries, you will be able to query the data, as in every data set you are fetching from any new source. That data will be fetched in the form of a query, and that data will be displayed over here. So over here you can enter data on your own also. You can create a new table by typing or pasting in new content. We have data source settings over here in home tab. In transform, you can transform data, you can group data, you can reverse rows, count rows, you can pivot or unpivot columns, you can replace value, you can split columns. So if you have any column like you want to fetch the first line of address, and you know that address gets split by a comma, then you can use this and place the delimiter as comma. Then you can extract data by using extract buttons. You can merge columns. So and over here you can add column in your data set. You can add conditional columns, you can add custom columns. So basically this is a full-fledged tool, as in you will be able to do any kind of transformation, any kind of data manipulation in Power Query editor. So this is a very useful thing, and it basically uses M language. M language is very easy language. M queries are very easy, and all this will be covered in our series. So for now I'm giving you just an overview. For now I'm going to click on close and apply. So the data that was fetched will be displayed over here. This is actually called as data view. So your columns, your fields, your tables, all will be displayed over here. The table names and the fields associated with those tables will be displayed over here in this fields pane. And if you go over here, if you have many tables, in that case you may be wanting to build a data model, because of course when you have many tables, you may be following star schema, you may be following snowflake schema, and in that case you will be creating relationships between those tables. You will be having primary keys and you will be having foreign keys. So you will be able to create that relationship in this view, which is known as model view. Here you will be making the data model that you will be using in your report. Then this is the report view. Over here you will be making your dashboard or reports. So here you can see this ribbon. It looks very similar to Excel. Microsoft did this so that the Excel users will be able to find this very easy if they want to get a transition to Power BI desktop. So again, you have get data over here. You can fetch, you can import data from Excel, Power BI datasets, SQL Server. You can enter data by just typing or pasting any table, as in copying table from any Excel, and you will be able to paste In this enter data, you will be having recent resources listed over here. Again, this transform data takes you to Power Query Editor to connect, prepare and transform data. You can add new visual by clicking on this button. This is the text box visual. If I want to add any text box to my report, then I will be able to do so from here. I will be able to access more visuals from here, and if I go to insert, then I will be able to insert visuals, buttons, shapes, all will be covered in this series. I will also be able to embed Power Apps over here. And if I go to modeling tab, then I have new table, new parameter, language, linguistic schema. I will be able to create measures, columns. So all these things can be created by going to modeling tab, and in view I will be able to see these themes. So Power BI Desktop has Microsoft has given these themes over here, so we can choose anything, any theme which we want, and we can even browse for themes. We can go to theme gallery also if we want. So all these things are done by going into view tab. We can have a look at the page view if we want to fit to page, fit to width, or we want the actual size only. We can see how our report looks like in phone by switching to phone layout. We can add grid lines, and we will be able to snap objects or visual to grid by clicking on snap to grid. We will be able to lock objects, so it says lock an object in place so it doesn't get moved as you build your report. So that can be done by clicking on this. We will be able to add filters, bookmarks. So bookmark is adding bookmark is to save the filters, cross highlighting and drilling, and filter is basically to show or hide the filter pane while editing. This doesn't affect its visibility for report review. So we will be covering all this in our series, in our Power BI series. These are the filters for this page, filters for the report, or filters for all the pages. So this is basically a page. We will be able to add another page by clicking on page, clicking on this plus sign over here, and this will add new page over here. So in this manner we will be able to create a report. And as you can see, this is the visualizations pane. These are the visuals which Power BI, which Microsoft has provided in Power BI. These are the set of visuals. We will be covering each of them in detail in our tutorial. This fields pane will be having the list of tables and the fields or the column names associated with them displayed over here, and we will be using this if we want to create any new measure, any new calculated column. So all those things can be done over here. And here is the values. So over here we will be able to place measures or filters or anything that we want to generate visual of. So that can be done by fetching the column or measure from fields pane to visuals. So guys, Power BI desktop is very powerful tool. Literally, I have been using it regularly, and I can say that this is I can use this tool to generate powerful reports for management, that too in few minutes, or if the report is too big, then I can generate that report. I can build those reports, those dashboards in few hours. So it's like a very powerful tool. I am able to do most of the complex calculations by using this tool, and this tool actually helps in as in doing everything at a very great speed. So we will be going into detail, and we will be covering each of these things, each of these panes, each of these visuals, these view and everything in our upcoming videos. So that's my promise to you. So stay tuned to our channel ML for Analytics. Like, comment, subscribe, share our videos, and stay tuned. Thank you.